Hey there everyone, it's me, Safari Sam, and today we're doing a spider update. This is of course not a spider, you can't see her leg is sticking out, but it's food for a spider, isn't it? Yeah. So today we're going to be taking a look at all the spiders in our collection, and then I'm going to show you something new that we discovered about one of our spiders. Yeah, so in there is Miracle. She is a spider that we came upon in some pretty insane circumstances. She was about to grab this beetle a second ago, but it got away from her. Yes, she's been very hungry recently because she just had her first molt in our employ. Oh, yeah, there she is. She just had her first molt in our employ. I was really hoping I could get her to come out more, but oh well. There she is, chowing down on that beetle, envenomating it, venomizing it, venetrating it. She is a lovely spider. I don't really handle her these days because she has an established web, and when my giant crevice weavers, of which I have 2, get established webs, I don't really mess with them after that. Miracle here is actually easy to view though, one because she usually comes out to eat, but she didn't this time, which means we have to go inside. Thanks to this fancy contraption, I can take a peek at her backside. Looks like she dropped the beetle. That's probably our fault because we just took the cover off the back and probably spooked her. The light is really making it hard to see her, but there she is. Can I block that out? I'm blocking the light. Unprofessional. Yep, that's what I am. It doesn't matter. She is beautiful. That's actually not prey right there. As you can see, that's her molt. She kept it. Normally when she finishes prey off, she throws it out the hole for me to clean up, but she didn't do that for her molt. Beetle got away. They usually don't. Usually these beetles are done instantly. Sometimes when my mealworms turn into beetles, I give her the beetles. Right? Since I don't feed off mealworms super quickly, and I don't get the ones sprayed with chemicals that keeps them from pupating. So she gets the beetle version. She usually tackles them pretty quick. I think since we uncovered the back and exposed her, it kind of spooked her and she dropped the beetle. That's our bad. But she is our biggest spider right now. Very awesome. Now that we know Miracle's doing well, let's go into our crested gecko enclosure. As you can see in the peripherals, it's actually very different from when we built it. Maybe I'll have a video on that in the future, but you already kind of know what's changed in here if you follow us on Patreon. But right now, there's no crested gecko in here, because Sal is still growing to adult size, but there is a spider in here. And I don't know what species it is. No matter how much I poke around at the web, I can't get anything to come up and try to bite, but I don't really want to put Sal in there while I think there's a spider. You know what I mean? I don't want Sal to get bit. So I got to figure out something to do with this spider. I don't want to kill it or anything. I would really just like to lure it out and catch it and release it into the wild, because I'm sure it's a wildy spider. But it is pretty cool that it's made a web in here. I mean, that's a spider web, and this is spider wood. So I think that's pretty funny. But yeah, you knew about this spider months ago if you followed us on friggin' Patreon. And here's one of the newest additions to the Arachnid Archive. This is the Rancher. Now you can't see her. She's hiding in there. That's where she lives. And I don't know if I can get her out. She's another giant crevice weaver, which I also found out is also called the black hole spider, which is really cool. Thank you to Russ from Aquarimax Pets for telling me about that cool nickname. But she's actually grown some. Let me see if I can give her a nice cricket and see if she'll come out. Alright, big cricky. Nope, wrong direction, bud. That's not the way you go. Now is it? I'll leave him. I'll leave him be. I got one here on the lid that'll go right in. Whoa! No need to freak. See if that thrashing will get her to come out. But I just gave her a cricket a couple of days ago, and I think she had Nisopod as well. So I'm not entirely convinced that she'll come get a cricket right now, even though I can't even seem to actually get one to go towards her. Boop. Anyone home? Well, just so you know, since she's clearly not coming out, she is another giant she's not a cresty. A cresty's a gecko now, isn't it? She is yet another one of our beautiful, beautiful spiders. She is younger than Miracle, but just as feisty. I did make this specifically for her, and then this is where our dairy cow isopods live. And once again, I know for a fact she's had a couple insects in the past couple days, so I'm not entirely fully convinced she's even hungry. But hey, you never really truly know. But she has grown, so I assume there is a molt in there. I can't view her like I can other things. She is very well hidden, but hey, what you gonna do? So there we go, set a cricket in there. It's going in. Oh. The cricket backed out a little, so maybe the cricket noticed her. You can see the cricket right there. You see how they stopped, how they're hesitating now? I think they might have noticed her. Go on. Your fate is sealed, cricket. So yeah, sorry you can't see her. She's very well hidden. But she kind of keeps the dairy cow isopod population under control. Oh yeah. And then the snake skin is, of course, for the isopods. The second cricket. Oh! There she goes. Cricket. The second cricket got away. But at least you got to see her. But yeah, the cricket ran in there on its own volition. Oh, well, there's a leg. Sorry, cricket. Can crickets voluntarily shed their leggies? Legitimate question. I know there are arthropods that can drop their legs, including spiders. Actually, there are species I know that can do that. But what I really want to know is, can I get our little 8-legged gal pal to come back out? Yay or nay? Probably nay. But I am glad you guys got to see her. That makes me happy. And now we're moving on to Mystery. She is our false black widow, aka the southern, well, not southern, I think it's the common house spider. The one you just saw is the southern house spider. I know. This is why genus and species exist, and yet I'm not using them. But of course, we do have a full video on the common house spider, aka the false black widow, if you do want to check that out. But a while ago she gave us an egg sac, and she had already given us a fertile egg sac. And there are many species of spider that will make an egg sac even if they aren't fertilized. And when she gave us the second egg sac, I was wondering if it would even hatch. And guess what? It did. They're way too small to see, but in here are several baby false black widows. And I will not be raising them. I've already decided they're going outside. Their mother is already back outside. Once again, she was a critter from the wild here. We did save her from being squished, but that's no excuse to keep her forever. It's not like she was an invasive species, like our mantids that we've kept, Rotim and Goose. They were invasive Carolina mantids. It was a good thing that we kept them till their dying day. But Mystery is a local animal, and deserves to live in her local environment. And she's already back out there. These little critters are going to go back out there as well, as soon as it stops snowing. It's very rare that it snows here in Georgia. I know this episode's going live not even close to a time when it would be even possible to snow in Georgia, but that's because these episodes come out way after I record them. Oh well, but, I am very happy to know that the false Black Widow can retain sperm. That is an incredibly, incredibly cool fact that I did not know and did not see on their wiki. So you can add that to the facts we have in our video about the common house spider. So yeah, that is it for our big spider update. I do have other spider things I want to do. I would love to start breeding giant crevice weavers, aka black hole spiders, aka southern house spiders. I really do want to try that in the ranch specifically. I want to try that. Just maybe scoop up a male, toss him in there. Haven't seen a male in a while, probably just because it's cold. Normally I see one on the ceiling like every night. I have one that goes from one side of the ceiling to the other, usually nightly, but I haven't seen him in a bit. I assume just because it's frigid out, and maybe it's just that time of year. Sometimes if I peel back the curtains, they'll be in there. I just haven't seen one in a while. But next time I see a male, maybe I'll put him in there. Now, I'll probably just have the male in their own enclosure until our female gets bigger. She is a little bigger than she used to be. She's definitely molted. There's a molt in there for sure. But I'm not sure she's mating size yet. Now, Miracle is mating size, I would say. But I don't really want to mate Miracle. Not for any particular reason. It's just that Miracle's like my baby. And then the Rancher is the one I would want to mate, because then the babies could live in the ranch. You see what I'm saying? The babies could be in the ranch, which is a much bigger enclosure. That's really the reason. It's more of the enclosure, not the spider. So, all said and done, I do want to do more spider stuff. I want to adopt more spiders in the future. Might have to make some room for more spiders. I'd love a jumping spider. Actually, almost got one at an expo recently. Maybe next time. I am going to an expo later this month if I can swing it. Plus, we're going to have more isopod videos. 100% for sure. We're going to have more videos on the Littlefoot Legion, which is what we call our snails. We're going to have more Littlefoot Legion videos. We're going to have more crested gecko videos. Maybe more cockroach videos, but for sure, arthropods are the main thing for the future. Arthropods. I can only keep so many reptiles, but I seem to be able to get away with keeping more arthropods. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.